She didn't ask.
When we were little, my mom took my sister, who was about 4 at the time, and I, about 7, to town to go shopping, and she invited our grandparents to meet us there. Before we went in the store, Mom told us very sternly, "Do not ask Grandma or Grandpa to buy you anything. If you do, I will never let you come to the store again." As soon as we met up with Grandma and Grandpa, my sister asked Grandpa if they could just go look at the toys. Grandpa agreed. I didn't want to be tempted to ask for a toy, so I went with Mom and Grandma to do the boring shopping. We would all meet back at the front of the store after the shopping was done. Imagine our surprise when we met back up with Grandpa and little sister, who was proudly holding her new Barbie doll. "I told you not to ask for anything," Mom scolded. "She didn't," Grandpa said, and then explained. They went to go look at the toys, just as she had asked. While there, she picked up a doll, looked at Grandpa and said, "Grandpa, Mommy said I'm not supposed to ask you to buy me anything. But don't you think it would be nice if I had this?" Quote, "It made him laugh so hard, he decided it would in fact be nice if she had it, and bought her the doll. And since she hadn't specifically asked him to buy it, Mom couldn't argue." From that day forward, Grandpa loved to tell that story and would end it with, "She's going to be a lawyer when she grows up." Side note, sister is now actually a lawyer. We say that about my son all the time, constantly working out technicalities, and literally everyone he meets likes him. A jury isn't going to know what hit them. He's only 9 at the moment. We shall see though. When my kid was 4, I would ask him every day as I picked him up from school if he had to sit in the corner for being bad. He was usually a good kid, but we just wanted to get him used to telling us the truth. He was always very honest about it. Then one day, I asked him if he had to sit in the corner. He told me, no. His teacher overheard and said, yes. He got in trouble and had to go to the corner. So I looked at him and asked why he told me he didn't have to sit in the corner. And he said, "I had to stand in the corner. You asked me if I had to sit." He got me there. Ferenczi rule of acquisition #9, opportunity plus instinct equals profit. Your sister sounds lovely. My nephew used to tell me that his little sister wanted a cookie instead of directly asking for one himself. My son was like that from an early age. He is 26 now. A few years ago he was screwed over by an employer. We're in the UK. He contacted ACAS, issues various demands, got silly offers back. He took them to an industrial tribunal. The other side, a family restaurant, instructed a barrister. He beat them. The judge congratulated him on his thorough research, particularly on an obscure point that won him the case. He won £1,500. The other side spent at least £3,000 on the case. A good friend has just been screwed over by an employer. He thinks he'll have them out of business in 6 months or so. He is not a lawyer. That is a great story. I would have still been in trouble. My mom would have told me that I knew what I was doing, even if I wasn't technically doing what I was told not to do. Had to check the R forum. Thought maybe I was reading wholesome. Great ending. Good on Grandpa for spotting potential. Side note, sister is now actually a lawyer. This made me laugh my head off. Fantastic. Thank you, smiley face.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.